Evening, folks. Brian here at Geomagnetic Earthwatch, Saturday, January 7, 2023. On our planet, time for a daily brief. Once again, only those areas which stand out, and I will do what no one else does. Starting off, deep earthquakes below Fiji at 588 kilometers deep, 4.6 and 4.8 magnitudes. And subsequent to that, some deep earthquakes, Tonga, 5.3 at 200 kilometers deep. So I want you to pay attention to all these deep earthquakes, and I'll explain something. Following yesterday's deep earthquake in the Celebes Sea, we have some magnitude 5s at intermediate depth, 143 kilometers southeast Philippines. It is worth noting and watching this area. As well as a swarm, West Papua, up to 4.8. We'll return to this in a moment. Let's go to our Cascadia slow slip tremors, the North Cascadia ongoing slow slip tremor event, standard, normal, up to magnitude 2. We expect this to continue, and the release of energy will be in this region here off of Port Hardy. Back to our earthquakes. If you remember, a day or two ago, one of a few locations on my watch list, we have an ongoing swarm in Morocco that seemed to be migrating into one of my areas of interest, this volcanic arch just before the Strait of Gibraltar. These are recent. Swarming has been ongoing for a year in this region. Another swarm in the Greece area. I pointed this out yesterday. Let's go check out our heat. As reported earlier today, the Antarctic Peninsula, some obvious volcanic activity. Following some seismic events in this area within the past week. Running on down to the South Indian Ocean, Heard Island, Big Bend volcano. Obviously we have some activity ongoing here. That, coupled with yesterday's repeat occurrence of some earthquakes, southern tip of Greenland. Now let's step back and let's take an overall look at what's going on. Following deep earthquake events, which always seem to start off in the Fiji area, we have a spread probably in the mantle transition zone or what I call a magma wave action. Following deep earthquakes, we usually have an uptick in volcanism, as in Antarctic Peninsula and Big Bend volcano. So again, it's not that there would be any decrease in seismic activity. It's the manner, the locations, the volcanoes. Puerto Rico. .7 at 30 kilometers depth, so just underneath the crust. Let's go check our snake and ladder jet stream here. And no, this is absolutely not normal. And as I stated before, we have a northern polar jet stream and a northern subtropical, southern polar and southern subtropical, and there was an equatorial jet stream in the reverse direction, which seems to be being canceled out. And again, we have this massive merging between northern polar and northern subtropical. Look at this. That would be a moment. That's like a 4,000 kilometer wide jet stream. Amazing. Let's check some moisture coming into the west coast. Looks like Northern California up through Oregon with another punch coming in. So it looks like Pacific Northwest, Vancouver, British Columbia, Washington, Oregon is going to get hit hard starting on Thursday to the 12th. Which is this atmospheric river right here. And that's a lot. So Thursday to 12th, a lot of moisture coming in. Pacific Northwest, Oregon, Vancouver, British Columbia. That's it for now, folks. I'll check in tomorrow.